So the first rule is the loser hosts the next game next week. The reason this is in is so that we don't get the same people losing each week. The loser also is going to be donating £5 to Football Beyond Borders charity. So we'll be donating £5 a week as a podcast, but it'll be a different person each week depending on who loses the game. So because I'm hosting this week, I'm not going to be involved in the game. But then whoever loses will host next week's, and I'll obviously be playing and have a chance to lose, and we'll just rotate like that. Perfect. Some rules about the actual game. The player that I'm referring to can either be retired or still playing, so it's not exclusive to players that are still playing at the moment. The players that I list that have played with the player can have been international or for their clubs, so it's not necessarily just clubs they've played with them, it could be internationally. And to make it a bit easier, because I don't want to be giving off people that no one knows who they are, they must have played in the Premiership. So the player I'm referring to that I want you to guess has played in the Premiership.
Has played in the Premier League at some point.
Yeah,
that's cool.
You get 3 guesses each. If you can't get it after you've both had your 3 guesses, then we move on and no one gets a point. 1 point for whoever gets the answer first. If you guess, so for example, Baron guesses first, you can't then guess again until Billy has a guess. So you can't guess 3. You can't read off 3 names. You have to wait for them Billy to have a go.
Yeah. Cool. One at a time.
Okay. And that's it really. So are we ready? I'll give you the first 3 players, and we'll see how we get on. Okay. So the first player that I'm going to give you is Dennis Bergkamp. The second player is Mark Viduka, and the third player is Glenn Johnson. Name the player that played with all 3 of these players.
Dennis Bergkamp, Glenn Johnson, and who was the other one?
Mark Viduka.
Mark Viduka.
Jesus.
I have not got the foggiest.
I can give you a clue if you both agree you need one.
Well, I don't even know what ballpark. I don't know if I'm going Dutch player. I don't know if I want to. I feel like Glenn Johnson is the most recent one, isn't it? So
he played for loads.
Glenn Johnson.
He was everywhere.
Yeah, he did.
I'll put him in there.
He played for a lot. West Ham,
Chelsea,
Portsmouth, played for Liverpool, Chelsea. Yeah, Viduka,
Leeds and Borough.
And who was the other one? Sorry, Viduka, Dennis Bergkamp.
Someone played for Leeds.
Dennis Bergkamp.
And Leeds and Arsenal. I'm stumped.
I've got a shout, but I feel like it's definitely not going to be right.
I've got it.
Yes.
No, it's not going to be right. I'm not even going to go for
Sol Campbell.
Go on.
No, it's not Sol Campbell.
That was close though, because he would have played.
Yeah. He wouldn't have played with.
He would have.
Yeah, he wouldn't have played with.
Glenn Johnson.
They played together at Portsmouth.
Yeah. I feel like the bloke has played for Arsenal.
I'll give you a clue because you're going in the wrong direction. So when he played with Dennis Bergkamp, it was for Holland, not for Arsenal.
It was for Holland.
Glenn Johnson. Mark Viduka.
It's obviously a Dutch player. Mark Viduka is Australian, I believe.
Leeds and Borough.
Like Leeds and Middlesbrough. I don't remember any Dutch players at Borough, so it must be a Leeds player, I would have thought. But then Glenn Johnson.
He's a well-known player. It's not somebody that you're going to think, I've never heard of him.
I'm stumped.
I just ain't got a clue. I ain't very good at these, I must admit.
Okay, I'll give you another clue.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of a clue. So, when he played with Mark Viduka, they were together at Middlesbrough.
So a Dutch fellow at Middlesbrough.
It's a Dutch Middlesbrough.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Yep, Dutch player at Middlesbrough. Yes, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
You've got it, yeah.
Well done.
Fair play. It was my guess, though, just to let you know.
That was my first pick.
1 point to Billy.
I thought that before you even said the name.
1 point to Billy, right.
So that was Jimmy.
All right, let me find. I've got. Right, okay. I think this is an easier one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it?
this player, he played with Kieran Tierney,
Yeah.
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, and Wout Weghorst.
Yeah. Scott McTominay.
No. But it's time to guess.
Oh no, yeah, of course. When would he have played with him with Højbjerg?
So Tierney, Weghorst. And who else?
So it's Weghorst, Tierney, and Højbjerg.
I have no idea.
Okay. I'll give you a clue. When he played with Kieran Tierney, they played together at Celtic.
Van Dijk.
It is Virgil van Dijk. Played
Is
with
it
Tierney
actually?
at Celtic, Højbjerg at Southampton, and Weghorst for Holland.
Do you know what? I had that name in my head and I didn't say it.
That's
Why didn't I
twice
say
now,
it
Baron.
quickly? Oh. Yeah, I told you I'm not very good at these.
I've got two more, but if Billy wins the next one, then Billy's won.
It's
because
over.
There's only four.
Yeah.
Okay. This next player played with Robin van Persie. He played with Javier
Yeah.
Hernandez, and he played with Antoine Griezmann.
And Griezmann.
Could you just repeat that?
Robin
Yeah.
van Persie.
No.
No looking it up, Billy. Javier Hernandez and Antoine Griezmann.
Hernandez, was that the Man United one?
Yes, he played for Man United, yeah.
Yeah, he was the Man United one. Pogba.
Not Pogba. That's a good guess.
Not Pogba. He probably has played with all three of them, though.
He probably has, yeah, but it's not who I was going for, though.
Okay. That's...
I don't know if Pogba played with Javier. Oh, yeah, he probably did the first time he was there. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll go for a clue.
Okay. So a clue is when he played with Javier Hernandez, he played for Mexico with Javier Hernandez.
Mexico. Mexico. And he's played in the Premier League. There can't be
Yes.
that many Mexicans that have played in the Premier League.
Giovanni Dos Santos. No.
No,
Yeah, it probably is him, isn't it?
it's not him.
I'm
Darren, yours is the next guess.
trying to think who's Mexicans in the Premier League. Mexicans in the Premier League.
Played with Robin van Persie, Javier Hernandez, and Antoine Griezmann.
I mean, where on earth did he play with Van Persie? I mean, I can't think of an Arsenal player.
Played with him at Fenerbahce. He obviously played with Griezmann.
Haven't made it that difficult.
He's Mexican.
I mean, that Hernandez is you're on about as Chicharito, aren't you? We're not confused. I'm not getting that confused.
No, that's
yeah.
the correct one.
Of a Mexican, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that is
Pablo
him,
Escobar.
Yeah. I can't think of a Mexican.
Okay, I'll give you one more clue, and once I give this clue, it's going to be a race to who can get the answer first. So I'll let it be a free for all for guessing. When he played in the Premier League, he played for Arsenal.
Oh, the striker. What's his face?
Oh,
I
Sutka.
can't remember.
No. Mexican striker. Played for Arsenal.
Oh, Baron, this is embarrassing.
Okay, I'll give you another clue. When he played with Antoine Griezmann, he played with him at Real Sociedad in
Yes,
2012.
Oh, did he break his leg, didn't he?
He did have a bad injury, I think, but
Yes,
I don't know if it's who you're
Yes,
thinking of.
oh. I can't think of his name.
Eduardo.
It's not Eduardo because he's not
He's
Mexican.
Croatian. He's
Yeah, it's not
Croatian. I
Eduardo.
was going to say. And the other guy was Spanish that we had, wasn't it? Lucas.
Lucas Perez was Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm now trying to think of another Mexican striker. Or a Mexican striker. That played
Yeah, I never
last.
said he was a striker, by the way. Billy said that.
Fella.
Midfielder.
I'm not saying he's not a striker
midfielder
either.
we
I didn't comment on his position.
No, me either. I'm
I
out on that
don't
one.
have
I
a
think.
clue.
Gonna pass? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
The answer is Carlos Vela. Played for Arsenal, played with Hernandez, and played with Griezmann at Real Sociedad. Hi,
Yeah.
one more.
Should have got that, really.
I mean, Billy's won because
over.
there's only one more, but I still want to quickly do it because I spent a while actually researching these, so I'm going to do it anyway.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Well, I've made myself look like a mug anyway, haven't I? So.
Okay. This is the hardest one as well. So,
Oh,
this player played with Thomas Sorensen, played with Milan
Yeah.
Barros, and played with Jamie Vardy.
So it's got to be an Aston Villa player that also played for either England's or Leicester. Tyrone, no, didn't say that.
Tottenham just gone 2-0 up. Thomas Sorensen,
Thomas Sorensen, Milan Barros, and Jamie Vardy.
Milan Barros.
Thomas Sorensen would
Vardy.
have been, for him to play with Vardy as well, surely would have been at Villa, not Sunderland. So
Vardy play-
Milan Barros also played for Villa.
Vardy didn't.
So I will give you the hint. I'll give you is that Thomas Sorensen was at Sunderland when he played with him.
So you picked a Sunderland player for Bill, and you picked an Arsenal player for me, and I didn't get it right.
And you didn't
So
get the
hopefully
Arsenal
Bill-
one.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully Bill don't get it right. I preferred it when we just talked about football.
It's the Vardy one.
Darren Bent.
No, it's not Darren Bent. Not bad, I
Well,
guess so.
he played with
Kevin Phillips.
Vardy at England, maybe.
It is
When
Kevin
did he play with
Phillips.
Vardy?
Played at Sunderland. 2014, he played for
Oh,
Leicester City. I think it was
yeah.
probably his last season or whatever.
I know he was at Villa with Barros.
So yeah. Yeah, it was at Villa with Barros. Yeah, there was no international. He never played. I don't think he ever played for England. Sunderland. Villa and Leicester.
Yeah.
So Billy whitewash there. So Baron, it looks like you're donating £5 to our lovely charity. Football Beyond
You have
Borders.
to sort me out the details.
I'll sort you out. Yeah, don't worry. And then you can host next week's one. So that is, I mean, the game's not.
Oh well,
name
you're
yet,
both
but
getting 0 out of 0. I can tell you that now.
I didn't even make these that hard. Like I thought, by putting Van Dijk in there, I thought that was quite. I mean, that.
To be fair, I had Van Dijk in my head. I don't know why I didn't just shout it out. I'll be honest with you.
This is me, I'm so royal, and you all wanna be round. Yeah, you all wanna be round. Round a champion, a champion. I got tons of soul on my true collective ball. Famous, also famous, #1.